In today's gameplay video, it's Battle of RNG. While not on my radar for the BT11 meta, Beelzemon has a lot of fun interactions that can make or break boards. Likewise, Jesmon GX is the same with its RNG, but not on the mill but rather your hand. Beelzemon will see some major upgrades with the starter deck in March, but until then, this deck has minimal changes unless you decide to incorporate Ignitemon. As always, if you enjoy these types of videos, do consider liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and hitting that notification bell for more future content. You saw the dice roll, and my wife is going first this time. She raises Demimeramon and Digivolves into Gazimon, 1 draw. Gazimon is one of the biggest threats against Jesmon GX as a memory blocker. She passes back the turn by simply playing BT3 Impmon, putting me to 3 memory. On my end, draw. Raising a Sakudamon and digivolving into a BT6 Huckmon, 1 draw. Starter deck Bow Huck comes down for 2 memory, 1 draw, and then passing back the turn by going into starter deck Savior Huckmon, another draw. My wife promotes the Gazimon, swinging with the Impmon and hits Solarmon in security. When Impmon is deleted, she mills the top 3 cards of her deck. Luckily, an EX2 Impmon was also milled, which mills an additional 3 cards. Having a memory setter, she plays Ian Mako to fix her memory to 3 next turn, putting me to 2 memory. I promote Savior Huckmon out of Raise and go immediately into Gankumon X and pass the turn back to 2, 1 draw. Gankumon X is when Digivolving effect triggers, playing 1 Sistermon from the hand or trash without paying its memory cost. Sistermon Seal from the starter deck drops, allowing me to reveal the top 3 cards of my deck and adding a Royal Knight or Huckmon Digimon. Bow Huckmon is added, and the rest are trashed. Additionally, Gankumon X prevents my Digimon from being DP reduced and bounced to hand or deck, and gives them a plus 2000 DP buff. Additionally, he's a blocker. Ian Mako sets her to 3 memory, and she raises a new egg. Pagumon flips and goes into an EX2 Impmon for 0, 1 draw. She plays Mist Memory Boost, trashing Wizardmon and Beelzemon Blast Mode off the top, gaining 1 memory off of Wizardmon, and popping my Sistermon Seal with the Blast Mode's effect when trashed. Mist Memory Boost resolves, and drawing her a card. Then, Digivolves into Ginkakumon Promote for 2, and sets me to 1 memory. On my end, Sakudamon is flipped and Digivolved immediately into starter deck Huckmon for 0, 1 draw. No other plays, Jesmon GX comes down on Gankumon X for a full 5 memory, 1 draw. Jesmon GX is when Digivolving effect triggers, allowing me to place any Royal Knight Digimon from my trash under it, and activating its when Digivolving effect. Again, and I reveal the top 3, and I choose to add the From Master to Disciple because it has Royal Knight in its traits. Jesmon GX has Blitz, so I swing into security for 1 security for each Royal Knight under it, for a total of 3 checks. Savior Huckmon lets me play another Sistermon, so BT10 Seal comes down. And finally, Sakudamon would normally gain me a memory, but Gazimon is blocking that aspect. Security hits Impmon, Wizardmon, and another Ian Mako, passing turn to 4 memory. Seal allows me to reboot my Digimon with Royal Knight, and GX is also a blocker. Ginkakumon Promote is promoted out of the Raise and Digivolves into Bowmon for 3, putting her to 1 memory, 1 draw. She pops the Mist Memory Boost for the extra 2 memory and goes into BT10 Beelzemon. When Digivolving, trash the top 3 cards. 2 Death Slingers appear, gaining her 2 memory. Total cards in trash, 15. She can only kill 1 of my seals. She verifies each effect and decides to delete the seal with Reboot. Beelzemon attacks into security, trashing a Wizardmon off of Ian Mako's effect to gain another memory and goes into Blast Mode from the trash, for a memory cost of 3, placing the memory at exactly 0. Blast Mode's effect: when Digivolving, delete all of your opponent's Digimon with the highest level. GX is deleted before I can even declare a block. Then it's Security Attack +1 for every 10 cards in her trash. A quick double check, and it confirms that it'll be 2 checks. First check, Solarmon. Second check, Huckmon. Beelzemon's Inheritable gains her 1 memory, and BT3 Impmon comes down to finish her turn, setting the memory to 2 on my end. Starter deck Huckmon is promoted out of the raise, and I'm looking at my hand like, there's a line, but it's a risky line. Starter Huckmon digivolves into Starter Battle Huckmon for 2, 1 draw. Then, it's DNA time. Sistermon and Battle Huckmon combine to create Chimeramon for 0 memory. Chimeramon's effect triggers placing a starter savior Huck underneath the stack and deleting all of my opponent's Digimon with 2000 DP or less. Gazimon is deleted and she uses Demimeramon's effect to draw 1 and trash another blast mode. Impmon trashes 3 cards and hits Bowmon, Skull Satamon, and another EX2 Impmon. My heart skips a beat considering any memory gain effect would immediately end my turn. Dobermon, Beelzemon, and another Skull Satamon are trashed off the top, and with Beelzemon's effect she can play any Impmon from her trash. Impmon reveals Psychmon, Deathslinger, Impmon, and Death the Cannon. No hits. Chimeramon digivolves into Starter Deck Jesmon, 1 draw. Jesmon's effect has Blitz. I declare attack against the Beelzemon Blast mode because I'm about to trigger a bunch of effects. First, with Jesmon's when attacking effect, I play a Sistermon from hand. BT10 Sistermon Seal comes down, which allows me to digivolve. I immediately go into Jesmon X on top of the Jesmon for free, which then lets me activate Jesmon's when digivolving effect. Sistermon Seal returns to reveal the top 3, adding 1 Royal Knight or Huckmon Digimon, and again, from Master to Disciple is revealed, Battle Huckmon and Chimeramon are the targets, and I add from Master to Disciple again. Jesmon X gives a plus 2000 DP buff to my Digimon, but remember, Jesmon played a Sistermon which gave it plus 1 security check and 3000 DP as well. Then it's also a memory gain from Sistermon Seal since it digivolved. Savior Huckmon had no target, so my Digimon pierces over the 15,000 DP blast mode and checks 2 security. Hitting Impmon, and I and Mako. With her memory at 3, it's now finally her turn. Sistermon Seal reboots Jesmon X and she unsuspends her tamer. Here we briefly discuss potential outs because she feels the game is over at this point. She digivolves into Wizardmon, 1 draw, and then goes into Skull Satamon for 3 and setting me to 2 memory, another draw. Ginkakumon promote and Dobermon are trashed and Beelzemon is returned to hand. Back to me, I draw, raise another Sakudomon, and then it's Jesmon GX on top for the game. Jesmon GX is when Digivolving effect comes down and slots Gankumon X underneath, and playing a Blanc from hand for another free draw. The Blitz aspect finishes the game. But in several games we played, security bombs from a Beelzemon deck can render elements of Jesmon GX unable to perform. I had moments where swinging into security and having my reboot Seal, Blocker Blanc, or even Decoy Blanc get deleted because, oh look, a Deathslinger. The crackback always sucked. In general, did you enjoy Battle of the RNG? Because honestly, I'm a believer that a lot of decks have a chance at Nationals, with Black Wargreymon X simply being more of a gatekeeper for the jank. Let me know your thoughts on this video, and as always, I'll catch you next time on another gameplay video. This is DIGI-PANDA, logging out.